Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be important messages from your future self. And the purpose of this video is to give you a bigger picture in terms of your situation so that you can make better decisions now. So in the future, you can have a better experience overall. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you would like a personal, also check out the description box for my website link. All right, Sagittarius, what's important messages that their future self may be wanting to pass on to them? Okay, so the first card we have is Wedding. And it says, marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into the faith and love, dearest one. Okay, so for some of you, your future self, what they're trying to convey here is some of you are actually going to get married very, very soon. If you've been in a long-term relationship, this could be your person proposing to you, or you may have gotten proposed to during Valentine's Day. For others of you, you're already married, and there's a need for you to look at your marriage and how happy you were during the wedding day and exactly how you can recapture a level of happiness in your marriage now, especially if there is a disconnect at this current moment. And for my single Sagittarius out there, this is a sign that you guys will find a divine partner. There's a need for you guys to make sure you're focusing on yourself now so that you can align with the person who you can have a union with. Because really and truly, marriage is one of those things where it's romanticized when you're younger, but when you get older, you start to realize that marriage is not so much about running off into the sunset with somebody, but more of making sure that you can trust the person that you're laying next to give you your insulin shot when you're, on diabetes or something like that. Like, that's really the point of marriage, is to make sure that you guys can both be the backbone for each other in a time of need, in a time of really anything. But yeah, let's continue. We also have giving and receiving. And this card says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So with this, there's a need for you guys to understand the process of giving and receiving. So your future self wants you to understand that in relationships, there needs to be a balance between the giving and receiving. If you're dating somebody where they're not giving the same amount of effort or energy in your relationship as you may be, then you need to consider whether or not that relationship is in tune. This is also looking at the giving and receiving you may be doing in your life. Are you giving more of yourself energy wise than you're really receiving back? And if that's the case, there needs to be more of a balance. Okay, we also have play. And it says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughing will, lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. And with this card, your future self is asking you to incorporate having fun more. Like, some of you are like either workaholics or you are too stressed out with life's responsibilities to where you're not able to allow yourself to have fun. And that may be the problem why you may be feeling stressed out or energetically off, is because you're not prioritizing fun, or for some of you, even expressing your inner child. Like, some of you may be neglecting your inner child. So this is prioritizing spending time with friends, spending time doing things that you love to do, not so much being so work, 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 where you don't even have a chance to enjoy the money you work for. Not saying just go out there and spend all your money though, but definitely make sure you're prioritizing fun. Now, the last card I want to pull from this deck, we have acceptance. And it says, set yourself and others. Set yourself. What's wrong with me? See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone in their highest potential. And with acceptance, this is making sure that you're accepting things for how they are. A lot of times we try to, say for instance, we're dating somebody, right? And they're not 100% where they need to be in life. And we'll date them and we'll be like, you know what? Well, if I just do this and I just do that, maybe this person will be further. Or if I give them this type of makeover and I give them this type of push, they'll be further. And what your future self is wanting you to do is, for one, have a level of acceptance for the people that you date. If they're not where they're at, or if they're not where you want them to be, where you meet them, then that's not the person for you. Okay, trying to force somebody into being different or seeing their own potential is really, really annoying and really, really hard to do. And it's a job of a therapist. So if you don't want to be a therapist while being a mate, avoid any sort of challenge where you have to shift people into what you need them to be. Also, with this acceptance, this is accepting yourself for who you are, what you want to do with your life, and not letting other people pass judgment on you to where you feel uncomfortable to living your authentic truth. Now let's pull 2 more cards from my astrology deck. Give me 2 more cards for my Sagittarius. What are some important messages from their future self that they need to hear? Okay, so we have lunar eclipse, we have that change energy, and then we have that water element sensing. So with the lunar eclipse, so there's some changes that are about to take place that your future self is saying be prepared for and be in alignment with this change so that you guys can make the most out of this energy. There's also a need for you guys to look at areas in your life where you want there to be change and look at what you may be doing right now that you could be doing a little bit different to make your situation better, or you could just be doing at all what you could be doing, period, to change the circumstances you're not pleased with. And then with the water element card coming up, this is putting an emphasis on tuning into your emotions and what are you deep down feeling at times. Are you feeling uneasy about certain things? That's your intuition giving you a heads up on things that you need to separate yourself from. And it's giving you, it's like your energy radar, your emotions. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, thumbs this video up and subscribe. Check out the description if you would like a personal. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one. Bye.